Hello and welcome to another anime episode of Jobless Weebs, number 32. Wow. Yeah, I'm Brian.
And I'm Marco.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised with myself at this point.
Oh really? Why?
It's like 32.
Oh yes, yeah. We stuck with it.
We haven't been doing these every week for various reasons, but we have been able to upload a video every week.
Yeah.
Which is surprising for me because...
Yeah, that is actually to do it every week regularly.
Right.
That's amazing.
Anyways, how have you been, Brian?
Oh, okay. I've been all right. Yeah, I've been having some troubling times, but getting through them with light novels.
The best way to cope with tragedy?
Yes, is to read tragedy. That's right. How have you been?
I've been doing okay. What do we have for today?
Yes, so today we're kind of going out on a limb today. Of course, like in anime fans, we really love talking about like the types of people are in there, especially with like romance. We have tons of daioh types with like with how people are portrayed with the people that they like, but then of course things might go wrong with how they act. But I was so that made me think of the types of characters we find in anime, just in general. So I was thinking the top 10 character types in anime, according to us.
Right.
Yeah. So I hope you can find something we can like relate to, I think.
It was hard to think about it because we somehow managed to make a summary out of a lot of characters and put it into a section. Not only like because like the daioh sections most of the time are for like the girl characters.
Usually, yeah, it's true. The girl romance characters,
right?
Or
so
I mean,
we wanted to go beyond that.
Yeah.
And to cover a lot of genres in anime and the type of characters. We tend to be very cliche with some things. And lately I've been watching an anime that shows why they use cliches a lot, and it's like, okay, I'll allow it.
Number 1.
We have the noisy characters.
The noisy character. Oh my gosh. It wouldn't be anime without somebody yelling all the time.
Right. And like most of the time, the noisy characters are the main characters.
Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, yes. The number one that I thought of would be Asta in Black Clover.
I was thinking the same.
Yeah, he yells constantly every time. Like it is a shonen anime where the boy is the main character, and it's like him adventuring and like trying to live his life. A lot of these shows are about fighting, but he takes it to this extreme where he like verbally yells all the time.
Right.
Yells, swinging his sword.
I mean, one of the other noisy characters that I would think of would also be like, Naruto.
Oh yes, you could. Yes, you could see him as the annoying type.
Or even Luffy from
really
Piece, because every time that he is battling, he's always yelling his moves.
He is,
which is classic for a shonen.
It is. For him though, does he like annoy the crew though?
Not really. I mean, there are some instances where he gets hit because he's been annoying.
Okay. Then that,
But he just likes to make noise.
And for sure.
It's kind of like one of his traits.
Yeah. He's definitely noisy.
Yeah,
sure.
And I think that for a main character, being noisy a lot of time is a must because he's the one that it's supposed to be, highlighted from the others.
Very true.
Like,
so they would be given a lot of lines, number one.
Right. And kind of like a normal person should be able to just like watch it as like, yeah, that's the main character.
You know, that's a good point, actually.
One of the reasons you
when think
recognize the main
about it.
character, it's either
Yeah.
how much it talks
Mhm.
or the type of hair.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I would love to talk about that one day. Just hairstyles. Oh my. In anime. But you bring up a good point, though. I didn't even think of that. It definitely makes them stand out to be the main character specifically. Yeah. Main protagonist.
From like the anime that
Mhm.
from Bakuman, a noisy
yeah.
character, it's Eiji Nizuma. He's a mangaka,
Mhm.
and he's one of the experienced mangaka, and he's kind of like one of the rivals from for the main characters, and he's
Ah.
super noisy, but
Ah.
it's not the kind of noisy that makes you think that it's like
That you don't want to listen to him anymore.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the cool noisy one.
Okay.
Yeah, over this time that I watched the anime, it's like I like that guy. It's like at the beginning it seemed kind of like a bit like he was overconfident and he was full of himself, but it's like no, that guy's good. It's like
he's cool. Okay.
Yeah, he's one of the examples that he's not the main character, but and yet his noisiness defines very good his character.
Gotcha. That is a cool way to put it.
Number 2.
And with emotional, I think we refer to like the crying type.
Yes, yeah, I would agree. Yeah, specifically the crying types who show their with their face, like when they're sad,
Right.
for instance. Oh yeah.
Or
yeah.
like they are overly dramatic.
Overly dramatic. That's a good way of putting it. You know, I just thought of one. Well, actually, would you say My Team Romantic Comedy is wrong as expected? The child, like the friend, not Yukino, but the other girl. Would you probably say she's kind of emotional? She definitely cries a lot, but I would say she's more overly bubbly, I guess. Probably not though, because she's more of the.
She would be an emotional one.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
not a
but not for
crying
that
type one. Yeah,
yeah. I would agree. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, kind of like I was thinking more of like Tanjiro Kamado.
Yes.
Or like
yes.
Izuku Midoriya.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Tanjiro. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. He is overly emotional.
There's shonen protagonists that don't want to fight, which is like weird in itself.
That in itself is weird. But yeah, Tanjiro, of course, something really tragic happened to him. Right. But he does like cry like a lot more than you think.
I don't want to kill you.
And you see it in his face, and he's like, "Oh my." That's actually kind of funny now that I think of it. These types of characters, they have like a, depending on what type of emotion they show.
Armin?
Oh?
Would he be considered like an emotional one?
Okay. Yeah. You could describe him as overly emotional. Yeah.
Armin would be like that, right?
Okay, I could see that. So these types of characters, they range from, they could be a protagonist, but they could sometimes be just that third wheeler of a friend that might not be in the center, nor even like the closest friend to the protagonist.
Also, which other? Manta. He is from Shaman King. It's the small kid. Yeah, Manta.
Okay.
He is sometimes is a lot of time he is like crying for. He's exaggerating for a lot of things. Like
that's right. He does. Chill. Yeah. That's true. Overly too much.
Number 3.
Which could be
Yes.
confused
with noisy.
noisy.
Yeah, as we talked about Luffy already, but this in itself, this type of character you see in like a lot of anime shows, I would say. That type of character that just annoys the crap out of the other characters.
Yeah.
And like they don't really fit, but these are still overly pushy, I would say.
And a lot
almost.
of times they're
Yeah.
they're kind of like to break the ice.
Yeah, they are. They are.
'Cause,
Yes,
like,
they could be
when things are awkward, then
Yeah.
it's the job of the annoying one
of the annoying type.
to make things
Mhm.
awkward in a different way.
Yes, exactly.
And
Oh my
one of that
gosh.
example is Tomo-chan from Azumanga daioh.
Yes.
overly
my
energetic.
gosh. Definitely one. Mhm.
From other animes,
Yeah.
I would think the twins from
Ah.
Ouran Highschool.
Ouran Highschool Who's Club. Yes, they are definitely the annoying type. They're suave, but they're not actually like they don't really care about like fitting in with everyone.
Yeah.
They do annoy people. That's so true.
The annoying type as well, from Detective Conan. Genta is his name.
Yes.
He's annoying. The
Yes,
oth-
he's the annoying type.
The other two kids are also annoying, but
Well, the thing is with them, they're a special case because they get on Conan's back all the time.
yeah. But I think
Oh yeah. But yeah, he is.
like if I were to number
Genta.
the number of times that
Mhm.
they got in big trouble,
Oh yeah.
like,
yeah.
Genta has
Yeah.
piled up a lot more times than the
Ah,
other two.
Yes.
The other two,
very,
of course,
very true.
are annoying as well as Sonoko sometimes. But yeah, those are a few of the
Yeah.
annoying characters.
Number 4.
These guys, it could be quite a few like different types, but the comic relief
Yeah.
for the show who are just off the wall. We almost did like a straight man category, but I would say comedian would probably be better for sure.
Some of the characters that would fit in that category would also probably be Tomo-chan from Azumanga daioh. She's the annoying one, but a lot of times she's like the one
she's
that
also-
tries to come up with the jokes.
Okay. Yeah. Totally.
From Is the Other Rabbit,
Oh yes.
Chiya is the comedic one.
Okay.
She's the one
okay.
that tries to make the jokes and sometimes
Yeah.
are tacky.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I was thinking like some of the rom-coms, Jui from Snafu, do you think?
Yeah, she
'Cause
does try to.
she's the one that tries to lighten the mood
Yeah, she does try to
between
do that
Hachiman
with everyone.
and Yukinon.
That's right. Yui is that.
From K-On!
She-
would be
Oh gosh.
Ritsu.
Oh yes, Oh yes, yeah. Oh my gosh, K-On! Has quite a lot of good character types.
Like from
um,
Demon Slayer would be Zenitsu. Well, Jujutsu Kaisen, Satoru Gojo, I want to put him into a comedic one.
Yeah, they do have some funny things that they do, like in their group. They just are so weird. So yeah, I would agree with that.
Despite the genre,
Oh yeah,
you need some either like straight up comedy or serious comedy to
Right.
to break the tension, because
oh
a
yeah,
lot of times
Yeah.
when you get too into whatever you're reading or watching,
yeah.
sometimes it feels heavy, and
Right.
a lot of times it's like
yeah. Some shows could just
yeah.
be too much.
even if it's too relaxed, even
Mhm.
you need sometimes like a few jokes, because it's like okay, it's like I don't want to fall asleep with just like relaxing myself. It's like from time to time I'm like ha!
Yeah. Just laugh out loud for it. Oh gosh. Oh, that reminded me of one comedian type of character. The anime where the girl can read minds. And they're in the
Oh.
supernatural, the psychic club.
Yes.
the guy-
Isn't it Kotura? No, the Trouble Life of Miss Kotura.
Yes,
I'm
that's the
surprised I
one.
still
That's the
remember
one.
the name.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive actually. Okay, I liked this one. It's very great. Like,
Yeah, the
this
boy,
anime-
right? That always
that's
follows
right.
her. Manabe.
That's right, Minabe. So he's like he's like the comedic relief of the show, because it's pretty serious otherwise. Like, she has a pretty terrible family life beforehand.
Right.
She was basically ostracized. Her parents basically disowned her.
It goes to a lot of messed up
Yeah,
topics.
exactly. Like, the themes are heavy, as you were saying.
And,
But then the guy,
and he's just like breaking the ice, thinking like, "Oh, I want to see your underwear."
That's exactly. And so the whole thing is like, what? So, and the thing is, because because she can read minds, she can like see what he's thinking, and so it totally gives off this whole situation where they are like, there's like, it's like a funny situation. So yeah, he's definitely the comedic relief because he just has a one-track mind with
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Number 5.
Regardless of
Oh yeah.
girl or boy.
That's right. School Beauty is really broad and but also very big, because it's so prevalent in anime shows. A lot of the time, because the school is shown, the relationships of like the boys, usually the protagonist is shown.
Right.
But yeah, School Beauty a lot of the time is that one where everybody knows them. They're like famous for attracting attention and
Yeah.
just being
Sometimes like
absolutely
just
drop
being
dead
there and
gorgeous.
like
Yeah,
most
just
of the
being
time they are shining.
Exactly.
And
Like, oh yes,
like there are a few
literally.
instances when they are even shining more than usual.
Yes.
You know, because
Yeah.
normally, for example, one example like Imoto Umaru-chan,
Oh,
when she is not
she
on
is
her
the School
cheek-
Beauty.
she is a
Yeah,
School Beauty, and
yeah,
she's like
even
kind
though
of
she
shining
looks-
a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
But,
Literally.
the
And also in Sakiku.
it's like great.
Where
She's-
the blue-haired School Beauty.
Teruashi, right? Teruashi is a School Beauty.
Yep.
From Nicole from.
Oh yes. My next life is villainous.
He literally just like gasps or breathes, and everyone is
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
even
yeah.
animals or like.
right. Even animals, and that's one of those where he's the guy, and instead of that the girl is the beauty, he is the beauty of that show.
Some other shows. In
Mhm.
Is There a Rabbit?
Oh yeah.
Rise is the School Beauty in her school.
Yes.
A shonen one would be One Piece. Her name is Boa Hancock. Everyone literally turns to stone when they see her.
Oh, very nice. Wow.
Number 6.
Oh, the rich girl.
And that
Okay,
also,
this.
that also develops
Oh.
on like school life kind of.
Yeah. A lot of the time, school
slice
life.
of life, rom-com.
Yeah, rom-com.
Comedy or parodies.
A lot of. Oh yes, like in Lucky Star. Surprisingly, oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've looked at the characters. But there's a rich girl in Lucky Star, right?
Yes, I think so.
It's I think that type of category could also be tied with that category of like secret, or maybe it could also be paired a lot of the time with character that doesn't seem like what their appearances appear to be.
I
That
mean,
would be
you
pretty
would
fun
normally
and
you would
rich.
normally identify a rich girl
Yeah.
for the laugh.
Oh yes. Oh, yeah, when they are like, when they look down on people in a prim and proper.
Right. One of
Lucky
the rich
Star,
girls
there is one
characters,
there.
which is funny because she's not rich. It's from an anime that it's called Three Leaves, Three Colors. It's a slice of life.
Mhm.
Her name is Nishikawa Yoko.
Okay.
And she was a former rich girl.
So she retains that personality.
She acts
Okay.
like one.
Like,
But,
oh, yeah, and it has to be that like that laugh. Yeah,
yes.
that's it. That's absolutely it.
There are some other characters with
Yeah.
money,
Oh yes,
but I guess like
but with her,
if they don't have the laugh, I don't think you can label them as like the rich girl or the rich boy. Though I don't think I've ever heard a boy laughing like that.
No, yeah, no.
Most of the time, the rich boys are arrogant. The girls too, but we let it slide.
Oh, okay.
At least with the characters.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know?
Noblewoman's laugh. I think that's apparently what the trope is called, on TV, on a website that I follow a little bit. The noblewoman's laugh. That definitely broadens the scope now when I think about it, because they don't have to be like literally rich then.
Right.
They can just be like an attitude of acting rich or superior, I would say. Yeah. A superiority complex almost.
I would agree with that, actually.
Okay. Oh yes.
Number 7.
I like the 7-1 actually.
Yeah.
The 7-1 is the airhead type.
Oh yes. Airheads. For any reason, they just forget about things like off the cuff in situations.
Yeah, Azumanga daioh would be Osaka.
Oh, okay, yeah. Azumanga daioh. Oh my.
But she's very obvious.
Very
Lucky
airhead.
Star, Miyuki. Takara, the girl with the glasses.
Yes,
She's
Miyuki. Oh, dude. Yes, she is a total airhead to the point that kind of doesn't really follow the conversation at all. From watching it, she's like almost to the point of oddball.
Yeah.
Even in their group, which is so funny because their group is so silly altogether. Yeah, she is definitely an airhead.
I would guess that an airhead complements the comedian.
Yes, a lot of the time.
He would be there to aid, but he just doesn't follow up, or she doesn't just follow up.
Yeah, the follow-up.
And so the joke breaks, and that's the joke.
And that is it. Yep. That's a good way of saying it.
In Nichijou?
Oh yeah. Yes.
The airhead would be the professor. You know, she's a kid, like, she's super smart, but
yeah.
But from time to time, she's like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, I added a new feature.
Oh yeah.
To you, and it's completely useless, but it was fun.
Yeah, that's airhead. Yep. Totally. In K-On, Yui.
Oh, Yui
is the airhead in that anime. Her mind is just somewhere else, so she always like is an airhead.
Yeah.
For every situation
when she's
they're
in the corn, like a chipmunk, like.
Oh yeah. She loves eating the most. Oh my.
When she falls over after checking the class.
Oh yeah.
Like, Sittings.
Oh yeah. Always.
I guess the king of airheads, it's Osaka.
Oh yeah.
The faces that they draw her with is like.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Number 8.
It ranges, but just a lot of muscles, basically.
Right.
And then it's like that's all it really needs. But yeah, there are tons. I would say
they're not that common.
They're not common actually, but
they're just there to get you to like, what the heck is happening here?
Yeah. Oh yes.
A few examples are Grand Blue, the anime, like
with the friends,
the diving ones, like
the friends that surround them. They are just like always there for them, comedic relief, but they always pressure the main character and his
best friend.
Yeah, kind of like the loser friend. They're all losers, but in that show,
both of them were dragged together.
Yeah, they're like a pair. So yeah, the macho types, the friends that they always hang out with, they always like bully them and like tease them. But yeah, they're definitely macho type.
Would the JoJo characters would be macho types?
I would say they're macho type. Yes.
All of them, right?
Yeah, all of the JoJo characters, no matter what. For them, it's kind of a special case too, though, because well, that's everyone. yeah. And yeah, JoJo. Even the latest one, Stone Ocean. For that part, the girls they're drawn in that style too, and they're very like in your face also. But yeah, macho type for JoJo, definitely very like rambunctious and loud. I would say not quite noisy, but yeah, they're like rambunctious.
A lot of
macho.
like extreme fighting one are like macho type, kind of like Baki.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
yeah.
Those types
definitely
that even their abs have abs.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, they're also like that.
Or do you remember
always like fight.
The what was the name? The Ragnarok one.
Oh yes,
Records of Ragnarok.
Yeah, with Zeus. and that's also another thing with macho types. It could be a hidden macho type. With Zeus, he powers up and then he becomes the macho, like I'm gonna beat
muscle
you.
monster.
Yeah, the muscle monster. Oh, that one is super.
Yeah, with those types, like
crazy.
Baki is exactly the same. Like the fights are good, but like the amount of muscle they have is like
right. It's just insane. Like the muscle monster.
It just makes you, feel for the animators. They're like, I'm so sorry you had to draw so many muscles.
Right. So sorry.
Like most of your budget went to just one arm.
Oh yeah, because you have to put in a lot of detail.
And how heavy are the dumbbells?
Yep, that you lift.
His name is literally Machio-san.
Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that one is a funny one. Like, normally he looks normal.
But
when you ever...
buff, like, even the head-to-body ratio...
that changes.
It's unnatural.
Yeah,
he has the same head, but it's like this monstrosity.
Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, in like every situation where working out is involved, he just has to bulk up. It's so funny. Wow. Can you think of any like girl macho types? I think there was
Fire Force, Maki Ose.
Oh,
the witch.
Yeah, you could call it. I guess so. Yeah. I would say so.
She's the gorilla.
Yeah, she's a gorilla.
From Dr. Stone.
Oh,
Kohaku.
Yes, she's a macho type. Mm-hmm.
She is not like defined as a macho, but also from Dr. Stone, there's this girl that it's a supporting character. It's Nikki Hanara.
Yes, her, yeah.
Also from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh,
the sister of the macho guy.
That's right, Olivia Armstrong.
Yeah,
she. I guess she could be in that category. That's right.
Also, Yukina from Cabenari of the Iron Fortress.
Oh, the train conductor?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You could say that.
She's
not very featured in it, but yeah, you could call her a macho type. Yeah. I guess we could call them like macho, but also like beefy characters. Yeah.
I guess, yeah. What about Mikasa, though?
No.
Okay.
She's I would say oh my gosh. She's like a strong... Yeah. Well, I mean...
Number 9.
Delinquents. There are a lot.
Delinquent is either just misunderstood characters.
Yep. That's a really high one.
That are basically good characters.
Yeah, they're actually good characters. They're mistaken as delinquents. Like in Senru Girl, the main guy, and then in even Toradora, I would say everyone thinks the guy is a delinquent,
Oh yeah.
but he doesn't really act like one. He just looks like one with his eyes
Right.
covering his face. Yeah, that's a pretty prevalent one. Delinquents as a supporting character that's like, but they're kind of like comedic relief. That's pretty prevalent.
Yeah.
And then of course the gal type for girls delinquents.
Right. Yeah. A lot
Though
of
there
times
are
it's-
some actual like delinquents in gangs, you could say, but even that, I guess you would call a gal still. But
I
I'm still
guess.
not sure about that. But yeah, in
It would depend because
yeah, that would depend.
Because I mean, for example, in what
the
was the name?
Zombieland
Zombieland
Saga.
Saga.
Yeah, the girl.
She was straight up a delinquent.
Yeah, she was.
Though
yeah,
she
'cause
still
was in
looked like
gang.
a girl.
Right. Yeah, she looks like a gal. Yeah.
But I guess
Dresses
some
like
of the
that.
traits for the delinquents in anime, most of the time,
Yeah.
it's the hair.
Yep. That's
The kind of
probably
like
number
Elvis
one.
Presley.
Yeah,
hair,
yeah. The one that comes out and
or
it's
like,
just
or
it looks poofy.
they're wearing like a mask,
Yep. The mask. Mhm,
or
mhm.
they always, like.
And they have the clothes that are kind of like loose, but not actually like loose, but dark, maybe straight
Yeah,
type of clothes. Yeah.
and also the way that
Yeah.
they stand. For like men are always kind of like, with their lips making that weird face.
Oh yes, maybe with a toothpick or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that one where they show their teeth, uh, and they always act tough. That's another huge trait for delinquents.
Hot-blooded, right?
Yeah, they're hot-blooded types. Yep, delinquents.
Some of those characters,
Mhm.
you can actually see them a lot in different genres. I mean,
yeah,
if we were to list
like all
shonen,
sorts. Yeah.
from Shaman King,
Oh yeah.
Wooden Sword Ryu,
Ah.
he's a delinquent.
Yeah.
In One Piece, there's also a delinquent type. His name is Bartolomeo.
Oh. What?
He looks like a
Oh.
kind of
Okay.
like a delinquent,
He-
but he
yes, he is.
is Luffy's fanboy
Oh yes.
because he looks tough and everything.
He
but
looks tough.
when
yeah.
Luffy or with any member of the Straw Hat talks to him, he's like, "I can't believe my heroes are talking to me."
Oh, totally. Yep. That's a good example of delinquent who's actually like almost a dere type at that point. Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
Number 10.
We had a hard time trying to figure it out.
Yes. Yeah, we went through a lot of types already. But yeah, this one we even we talked about it and we were trying to define it, but it's kind of hard to say in like a type it is. The smart character. But not just that. It's the character that outsmarts everyone. Or somehow like
the know-it-all, but still likable.
know-it-all. That's right. That's it. Know-it-all, still likable. Which is interesting because a lot of time with anime characters, like sounding smart and stuff, could be kind of hard without seeming to be annoying or mean about it.
Right. And I guess this one is mostly a characteristic from a main character.
Yes, yeah. I would agree.
I don't think there are a lot of supporting characters or enemies because I mean if it's about outsmarting like your opponent, a lot of times it's like the main character is the one that has to, win at the end.
Yeah. Like in Death Note with Light Yagami and L, it's like that two-way.
Right.
Two-way. Yeah.
We have a few others we have mentioned already, like Lelouch from Code Geas.
Oh yes.
He's a know-it-all, but it's like
right. But he doesn't.
It's Lelouch.
Yeah, it's Lelouch. Number one, and he's that type of character where he can use people as if they were chess pieces,
Right.
as he likes to think about it. So very dynamic in like how he talks with everyone, and how it shows his plans coming together. So yeah, that would be his type of character of like a know-it-all.
Right. Another
Yeah.
one would be Conan Edogawa
Ooh, yes.
or Shinichi Kudo. Because
Yeah, Shuichikudo.
whenever
AKA
it comes to it,
Oh
it's
yeah.
like he's the one moving the pieces.
Yeah, he is the one because he is the one that was wronged by the organization.
I would also call from. Do you remember this show, High School of the Elite?
Yes, I did watch this one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the main character.
Mhm.
He seems to be kind of like an average guy because
Yeah. Oh yeah.
he has average result in everything, but when it
Mhm.
comes down to it, it's like
Oh yeah.
he's the mastermind.
He is.
Or like
Oh, yes. Well, and it's like one of the top schools of the
right.
of the nation. Yeah. So everybody is like smart and or whatnot.
Also, the battle in 5 seconds. Or
Oh, yeah. Battle in 5 seconds. That was a recent one.
that was a recent one.
Mhm.
And yeah, the
That
main
one's good.
character is also a very smart kid. Would you guess a lot of like the power
Yeah.
fantasy animes are like that? Kind of like the
Ooh.
regular Magic High School?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, he would be one of these types for sure. Definitely one. His name is
Tatsuya.
Tatsuya. That's it, Tatsuya. And so yeah, Tatsuya. He's able to be in the school and basically outsmart all the other. Well, it depends. They're like school rivals. There's like a school tournament, and he basically plans for everyone
Oh right.
on how to win. But also in the nation, there are like some threats on the national level. So yeah, he's also able to like move pieces
Yeah.
around for the military. But yeah, he's kind of OP in himself. But yes, he has the smarts to back it
Yeah.
up. And that's the thing. Yeah, he outwits everyone. Let's see. There's Ray from the Promised Neverland.
Oh right.
But then he's also up against the other boy, Norman.
Norman, yeah.
They're both kind of like masterminds, but I would say it's hard to say like who's like the real mastermind. But because it's two of them kind of like planning these things out, you could say
Ray,
both.
I think Ray is more logic.
More-
and,
Yes, I would agree. He's more,
Norman is a bit more of
He's
like
more of a
playing against someone's weakness.
Yeah, he's more of a social player. Yeah, ooh, that's a good way of putting it. Because Ray, he's more calculated. Yeah.
Ansel Ghoul,
Oh yeah.
or
yep.
rather Demigurge.
okay. Yeah. From Overlord. Yeah, Ainz is definitely one of those characters where he's like.
Demigurge,
Well, and also for him, he's kind of like a special case because he's kind of a charlatan, but he's a smart charlatan where he plays the part to the T, so he's never like found out. But yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, like even though he is a bit of an airhead and kind of like
Demigurge
an
is like,
idiot.
oh, that's a great plan.
Oh yeah.
Sama, and I was like,
Yeah, Ainz, and then he.
of course. Would you mind explaining what you understand from that, please?
Oh yes, Demiurge. Yeah.
I mean, when
He's
it comes to it,
yeah.
he has some great plans, and he's definitely a know-it-all. But
Oh yes, yeah.
sometimes he's outsmarted and not by
And
Demigurge.
yeah. Sorry, yeah. I would agree. Demiurge is definitely a one of these types.
And one last one that I would like to talk about, Shiro from Log Horizon.
Oh yes, he is a mastermind for that. Oh my, that's another isekai one where he is sucked into this virtual world with
Like pretty much every player that was still
yeah
playing the game just
that's
got
right
sucked
that's
down.
right.
At the beginning, he's very impartial in his judgment, which helps him throughout the anime.
Yeah, Absolutely.
And after he becomes a guild
Mhm.
with his friends, because now he had to worry about his people. And
Yeah.
when he was solo player, he was caring about everyone, but it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, whatever happens, happens.
Right. No responsibility for me. Yeah.
This was certainly a
Oh,
a very cultured talk.
oh, it was top 10 character types in anime. It was, I think it was pretty cool to think about it. Actually don't see a lot about it like on the internet and stuff. I see a lot of like things about like character tropes in general from like literature and books and stuff. But yeah, it was pretty cool,
Right.
kind of pinning them down for anime.
All right. Well, that was the episode for today. I hope
Yep.
you guys liked it.
Yep. Keep watching anime.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Mhm.
See ya.